Hello. Welcome. Hi, welcome. Gonna get started. Um, Happy pre-Valentine's Day, love. Um, let's see. Add live. Okay. Let me just have my settings ready just in case. Um, yeah, I said between 7 and 8 because you never know. All right, 5 minutes. Um, I'm gonna put it for subscriber mode, and I'll be on here for a little bit, or I'll see if we can stay here to see our subscribers and everything. Okay, how you doing, Cherry Blossom? Thanks for being here. How you doing, member Cherry Blossom, member Angel? Happy early Valentine's. It should be Valentine's every day. Every day, show love, right? Can you guys hear me? Okay. All these clothes and things around me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have a microphone that I purchased. So it's always investing back in the business. Okay. So we're gonna get started. I'm having it here as opposed to um just members only, to give, continuing to give an opportunity to people that may want to have a reading, uh, but and just seeing, the subscribers, opening it up. I'm Foxy Blue, an energy and love reader mostly. For those that are new, like, share, hype, subscribe. Now they got this hype thing. Um, and these are super chat readings, unless you're a member. If you're a member, these are just general reading or love readings, or whatever comes out, etc. So if you're a member, the readings um, are included with your membership. So be sure to join our membership. Okay, it's here. And for all your metaphysical needs, skincare, hair care, check out Foxy Blue Secret Garden, my website. I make my products, manifestation sprays, facial toner, shaving cream, like just everything for mind, body, and spirit, to self care and caring of our mental, emotional, and energetic health. All right. So, um, Cherry Blossom, we're going to get started with you, and we'll see how um, things go. And we'll see how it goes. Like I said. Okay. Share, like, Thank you for the people that share the video. I see a lot of people sharing. Thank you. All right, so cherry blossom, we're gonna start. And so just let me know what are we. So this is for February readings. Check out also the all signs readings that I did last week. I believe all signs readings. So I was live, yeah, not too long ago. Also, check those out as well. Okay. Okay. Whatever comes out. Okay. All right. So much stuff. All right. So let's. This is for cherry blossom. Um, let's see our energy for now, our current energy, and for this week coming up. Advice from spirit, etc. Okay, so let's get started. We haven't done readings in a little bit, in a while. Thank you, Angel, for the popcorn. So if you're a member, just I advertise it a day ahead sometimes, or the day of. Take advantage of. Thank you for all the paying members. There's members that pay. They don't really get a reading or anything, but they support. So I'm thankful. But take advantage. Uh, if you like, people support for different reasons. Okay. Okay, so right now it feels like you're at a standstill. You're in isolation, or just like still in isolation, or if you were not in isolation, so you're in isolation. In this isolation, you will meet success. Uh, okay, so success is here. In this isolation, you will also meet illumination, which is, clearing of your mind, a lot of clarity, things that you didn't figure out before that you weren't sure, a lot of clarity. So, and Spirit is saying embrace the energy of peace. Um, it could, it's been in situations where it's been bad, tumultuous or chaotic. Um, so embrace the energy of peace. There's some actions that you got to take right now. So there's some action, something that is diligent, what is important right now. So think about something that needs your attention right now. We're going to clarify that. Um, but yeah, let's put these here. Okay. All right, let's get yeah, grateful. Oh, thank you, Cherry Blossom. Thank you. You're like one of the you guys are like the faithful few. It's so crazy to me. I'm like, there's so many subscribers. That's why I'm like, are these like, but there's the faithful few. I appreciate you. All right. So the magician, you're figuring things out and making things happen. There is going to be some travel. This is still the spiritual journey you're on, but the door to romance is here. We're going to clarify this. And the door to value, that's it. It's like, reading's over, right? Door to value, door to love. Okay, we're good. And there's some action that you have to take. There's something that is urgent, that's going to be coming up that's going to need your attention. It could be something that you've been procrastinating about, but it has to be handled. You know what it is? There may be a shakeup or storm. It's usually, and there's a little bit of uh, disharmony, and that's coming right after action. So you have to do a different way. You have to handle this, uh, this harmony in a different way. However you handle it before, you got to do a different type of strategy. A man holding a heart. We're gonna clarify that. Thank you, Angel. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, thank you. And blossoming abundance. There's always like an unleashing. You're lassoing a moon. You're making things happen. There could be some contracts and things, but this action is there's contracts, there's things as well. But it came right after, right before a tower moment and clearing out whatever this clearing out is, or however you handle this situation that seems very urgent or serious. Brings abundance, brings, the things that you want, but it's usually takes an intense situation to get an intense reward. Okay, that's a bar. So an intense clearing to get an intense reward. Let me do a few. I know what I want to do. Let me do this. All right, let's do this. Let's get a card for each of these. The magician and the mirror, making things happen. Yeah, taking care of yourself. You're in a very energetic, and your energy right now is yourself. It's finally looking and taking care of yourself after taking care of so many people and making sure everybody's good. Now you're a privileged woman. The rewards of yourself, and a lot of times that happens in isolation. You add to cart all the blessings so that you're so fulfilled. When you meet a soulmate or somebody that's great and has a great attitude and ain't going nowhere, it's usually when you become that person. When you're in like almost total bliss by yourself and grateful, that's what you attract. You attract someone that's filled, that it's only going to overflow love because you're adding to each other happiness. You don't have you may have taken accountability, and but you don't have like total regret. Like you let go of regret. There is regret, but you let go of it, or you just neutral about it. You just like, you know what, those things that happened were lessons, and you're grateful to a point where you're like, if those things wouldn't happen, I wouldn't stop being a knucklehead. So you're grateful. um Main woman is coming out. There's somebody here, young or young of mine. We're going to clarify that. Um, yeah, clarifying the door to love is like a hard task. It's like it's an impossible task to you. Um, and there's a child coming up here. Children are significant in a love life. Love life is connected to children. Is surrounded by decisions with children. The door is going to open up. This is clarifying the door to value. So there is definitely a path of money coming up. Let's see, wealthy man. You may meet someone and I was just going to clarify this. So look, somebody that is very mature with money. An older person. This person is older. Is an older gentleman here. Let's see the actions that you have to take. So and that's probably what's gonna be good for you. There's actions you need to take with a group of people, family. You got to take actions with family. There's something with family that has to be handled. Um, uh, and there's like a little bit of a challenge when it comes to money. The arguments or this thing, and I said it. This tower is attached to money, to abundance. So you have to. There's going to be information that's coming in, some information, communication with money, and unexpected income is coming as well. And your health, a family drama. Okay, yeah, I see that. I see that. You do have, in your cards, you still have marriage, and a lot of people are like, okay, when I'm 87, but it's in your, it's in your energy. There is a false person, someone that's not being sincere about their feelings, and you're judging them because not in a bad way, but you're like, your intuition is kicking in. You know who this is, or you will find out when you are a chosen one. The truth comes to you. If you didn't know somebody was lying to you, oh, trust me, it falls on your lap. Something weird happens where you discover them, and you're like, oh, word, really? That's what you've been doing. So, yeah, there's an energy of there's information or message that is gonna be like annoying or upsetting or whatever, meaning like communication that's like argumentative. And there's a couple here, two people that are immature. Um, Something about a health, taking uh, health, taking care of your health. There's some information with health here. Be open to healing information and having whatever procedures or something that has to get done. Okay, courage. Yeah, there is. Let me see. There's something here with children and a union, um, with and children is attached to children. You're gonna be receiving the truth from whoever. Just like I told you, there's a tower moment happening. Respectfully, there's a tower moment. There's a toxic people here, and I don't need to clarify any further. I already know what this is. This is yeah. Let me just do some tarot, but and then some love cards, and then we're pretty much done. All right, let's see. And Jewel, you'll be next. Um, so yeah, the moon card, Pisces energy. Pisces energy. I just have to say that. Yeah, King, uh, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But there's a water sign male here. You're making things happen. Justice is going to be served. What just wanted to fall out? Yeah, there's some people that are stagnant. They just be dragging stuff. They're just dragging. You can't be dragged down. So that's why something's gonna happen where, yeah, there's been stagnation also with money. Like these people can slow down your money because if you are arguing or just in an energy of negativity, you're not concentrating on being your bright, idea self or motivated to do well. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. There's a male here, a water sign. So there is definitely there's a lot of money situation here coming in. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male as well is here. Let me clarify this false person. Yeah, there's a male, water sign male here that is someone, justice being served. Libra, also I just have to mention everything that comes out. You're cutting out this. I think there's someone here that I don't know. It's just like an offer of love, but right after that, it's a, you're not every offer is a good offer. Let me clarify this false person, false person. There's something that you don't see. Capricorn, I say everything that comes out. The devil card. There's something you're not seeing. There's some toxicity that's worse than what you were thinking. There's something that's worse than what you're thinking. Um, but you will have happiness. Um, this is things are gonna get solved. There's a problem here that's gonna have a solution. There's divine intervention here. Happiness, wish fulfillment, and the Empress card. So you're with the Sun card. So there's some happiness, a lot of happiness here. Regardless of whatever this drama is that's trying to come in the way of money. I don't know if somebody is trying to be negative about you and money or talk negative about you and your money or pocket watch or borrow money or whatever the situation is. It doesn't matter. Um, all right, let's see. Let's get a couple of cards. Yeah, there's love overflowing, and this with new beginning with love, but this is also you, and you're coming out as the high priestess. So I like the fact that you're not really talking much, and when you are higher elevated, you keep elevating as you study in your spiritual journey. You don't have time for arguments. Your arguments are short. Whoever's going to crash out, you got 1 minute to crash out, and then I'm leaving, I'm walking out, I'm hanging up the phone, or I heard enough, and that's it. You don't really need to hear too much. So the high priestess is not saying much. Baby. Yeah. Um, Yeah, there's some burdensome situation here, mother also figure, but it's just a lot going on. All right, so let's wrap this up. Okay, yeah, I don't really need to clarify this stuff. Okay, let's get some um a couple financial cards, advice, finance and love. Okay, where's the financial? Okay, black water. Can I be added? How you doing? Yeah, it's a super chat reading, so it's a $5 super chat. I did hang up on my sisters. So much drama. Yeah, I see that. The high priestess doesn't have time. All right, so you're learning from mishaps. This fell out with finances. There's been mistakes that we have all made, and you're just like, I have to know how not to put myself in that situation again. And Spirit is saying, double down on your goal. And what is your goal? And stand firm to your goal. You may be a good writer. Something with writing is good for you. Scribe is coming out. Um, Security. So you will be meeting financial security. There's a need to communicate, perhaps follow up with a situation, and you're going to be working with someone. You're going to be paired up with someone, or someone's going to help you. Connection. You're going to be making networking connection, or somebody's going to help you, giving you advice. To some advice is going to be financially fulfilling. You will be just watch your spending, things that you buy, and there's some drastic change happening with finances. Where are my? Okay, let me just see. Oh, thank you. Send 50 medals. Thank you. Um, Blackwater, I'll add you. Oh, all right, thank you, Blackwater. Send 50 medals. Thank you for the gift. I'm laughing because I'm new to that. I'm like, what? Okay. It's $5. Thank you. Blossom. All right. Okay, so let's see. Um, Micromanaging. There's a situation, or you don't want to put yourself in that situation of micromanaging. You can't do it. You can't take it. You could only take it for so long. So just be aware of that. That you can't take the micromanaging of people. People, a boss breathing down your neck. Now it's a great time to invest. Money's coming your way, so make it grow some way, somehow, with a smart investment. Not like all your money and then you're investing all of it, and it's like, okay, I made 5,000. I'm gonna invest everything and stay with nothing. You got to be reasonable, to make sure you have for yourself. Dress to impress. So Spirit is saying to spice it up or to spruce it up. Um, your artistic expression of clothing and how you present yourself. Uh, Background check. This looks like another opportunity, like a new opportunity application or little some type of financial hustle. Entrepreneur again is saying that you are in this energy of being able to make money on your own, and you will be able or should be saving money as well, but investing and making it grow, not just saving it in a bank to just get a little tiny bit of interest, but to actually invest. um, and there's some expenses, uh, and negotiate. You know your skills now. If you do know your skills now, that yeah, we're hiring. Yeah, like I said, so there is gonna be a situation or a time when you're just gonna be applying for another job or a job or something because you have to continue to make ends meet, or you want to meet this abundance faster. It has to be something that you're motivated to. Main attraction, you are going to get attention because I see a love offer. I saw two kings, two male figure here, different signs that came up: Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male, Leo. It doesn't have to be, but Those are signs that came up. So this is love reading now. Um, yeah, just use the discernment because main attraction means you're gonna get attention, past life connection, a safe place is coming out. But watch out with be the high priestess, not letting people into your relationship, and watch out if there's external forces because I saw it like a side person, side male or female, whatever the situation, or some couple that's doing kind of underhanded, sneaky stuff. You are ready for love. Pay attention to your dreams. Um, you know, if you start dreaming about love and all this and that, there may be a connection that's closer than you think. Butterflies. The person that you meet, it's gonna be instant. Telepathically, yeah, instant. Like I said, connection is gonna be telepathically. If you know, the connection and the energy is strong. Blackwater, are you still here? I'll read for you next after Angela. So you're in this energy of having fun, etc. Um, okay, thank you for the wow. Separation, you being put apart from someone, whether you just started talking to somebody or whatever, you're being pushed. If you're being separated, it's a warning. You have to be better at your eyesight, your psychic eyes, to see the BS, to see the nonsense. Okay, thank you for the wow. I don't know what made the wow, but the person that you're going to end up with is a different culture. Um, and it's going to be appealing to try something fresh and new. You will have a relationship that stands the test of time, marriage, and engagement. Free yourself. So there's a need to free yourself, whether it's your thoughts from someone, etc. Uh, to free yourself, to continue to keep your space free from people that don't measure up, and new love is coming up. Um, Spending time with someone, etc. Look, spending time with someone, it keeps coming up. Forgiving and healing. Make sure that you continue to forgive and heal. That's hard. Certain things they hit below the belt and they say too much because that affects your love energy as well. You people beefing in the family, World War IV, that affects your overall energy. So that's your reading. Um, Cherry Blossom. Okay, Angela. Many blessings. And yeah, and let me see. Wait, let me just do one thing for Cherry Blossom. This is what's coming up, by the way. This is the energy that surrounds you now and in this weekend, etc. So the issues will be resolved. Okay. Yeah, I was drawn to pick up the issues, which I already said that, the stuff with deception is saying the same thing. You have a lot of wisdom, so you know. Use the psychic eyes to see the people that are not worth it. I don't get a wow out of you that often, so it's nice. React. Okay. All right. And Joel, let's see the energy that's coming up for you, current energy, and coming up for this week. Um, you're welcome. Whatever comes out, because it's gonna come out anyways. If you know, you know. Okay. Let's put this here. It's okay. You can keep it to yourself. It's okay. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Cherry Blossom keeps her cool. So when you see that, you're like, okay, something hit. Some of the stuff, you already know how this goes. Y'all had enough readings from me that you know that some of the stuff that you're like, I don't know what's happening. And then it's like, oh, a male water sign, eh? And then it's like, I forgot about such and such. That, it's returning, coming back. So Okay. So let's see what energy is surrounding you and Jewel. And I don't know if that person, as you know, she sent the gifts, you know. So I said I'll read for her, but I don't know if she's even here. Let me put it open for people. Don't make me regret this, y'all. Hold on. Okay. It says everything. It says everything. That's so funny. It says everything. Thank you. I'm glad you did. Cherry blossom. Okay. Don't make me regret this, y'all. Okay. Because I have it for everyone. Okay. Okay. Let's see. And Jewel, abundance, abundance fell out. Some money's coming. Something's coming. Openness. Be open to information. So Spirit is saying you may be a little close, like not open to certain things. You may not be open to certain ideas that feel like a miracle, like it's impossible. So just open up, and that might mean in more ways than one. And more with yeah, because flow. It's you're giving resistance right now. So flow. They wanted you to flow like water. Just trust. But put in that good work. Be positive. Center yourself. But there's a need to open up and also to be open to change. I know that this means open to change because it came right before flow. When flow comes out, that means you're giving resistance, and you gotta trust. You gotta let go. There's something that you don't trust, or it just feels like, how, Sway? How could this even happen? Like that song, it's gonna take a miracle, like that. So it's like, how? Funny. Taking risks. Sometimes I don't need all I don't need all the cards are for y'all mostly. Like I just need a little guidance and that's it. I'm off to the races. I you know I I'm channeling the energy right now, and I already know there's a lot of nervous energy here. Taking risks. There's a need to take risk. Behind a risk is something you've never done, a success you've never had. And if not, if it's, let's say it's not successful when you take a risk and nothing happens, it's not, uh, you didn't gain anything, right? Then you can go back to your regular life. But you're gonna be moving forward to trying new things, and it's trying to lead you to happiness and money you haven't seen. Blessings are opening up, but you gotta trust and take. You're being purified. Your energy is being purified, but it's also you're learning to self care. Respectfully, there's an energy here of learning to literally self care of your hair, skin, care of everything, um, everything. It's like self care. I gotta say that again. Like self care, hygiene, learning, just everything. Energy of solitude also. For a lot of people that I read for, and release. So there's a need to release certain things that are negative thinking mostly. Yeah. So you're learning about stuff you never knew. Like, wait, this how I'm supposed to take care of my hair? This how in the spiritual cleansing and purification process that you're going through, everything is learning. Like you're gonna come out of this completely different. People are gonna be like, it's like Pretty Woman, that movie when she looked like wealth, and people were like, ain't no way that's such and such. Ain't no way that's Angela. Look, it's confirming. Man, you're gonna have a strong transformation. Door to happiness twice. Thank goodness. So you got a lot. You had a lot of struggles, a lot of, but you got happiness here twice. Coming out as an empress, woman holding a coin, your energy. Even though the opposite of that is financial constraint, feeling like you're penny pinching. Again, um, it's just the irony is it's crazy. It's killing me. Uncut. Yeah, learning about self care. There's some attachments that we have to work through, and following the path is, you got a lot of things about follow the path. There's a male here, uh, let's see, with love here, related to love. Oh, that woman, pretty woman. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm just getting that. Big mistake, big mistake. Like for the people that mess with you, because that just came in my head. It doesn't come in my head. All those things don't come in my head for every reading. For other readings, I might be thinking something else just pops up. It's not an accident. Um, yeah, you're gonna be at a crossroads when it comes to finances and jobs. Uh, there's a reconciliation type energy here, and that's why I was like, when I saw a man holding a heart, I was like, wait, what you want? Because it's a different thing. Being open. Okay, being open to change. I clarified being open, and like I said, being open is speaking up too, but I didn't concentrate on that. I concentrated on being open for change. And look, the clarifying openness, being open to change, embracing new adventures and new different things is fear. Behind every success, fear, behind fear and taking a chance is a success that you've never had. um, Being open to doing things differently, to taking a big chance, big money, big chance. There's a get together with people, friends, family. You're in the process of healing a lot. A lot of it is physical, also. New stuff you never tried before. It's crazy. Trust me, I'm still experimenting in this YouTube stuff. Social media. It could be with social media, as I said that. The signs are trying to warn you or tell you, like, pay attention to the numbers that you see. 222. There's disappointments in your energy. um Let me see something. Let me see something. If this is just quick, then it's quick. Whoa. Okay. Detox from negative social media. Social media came out twice. So detox from negative social media. Um, See the beauty in the nonsense that you've been through. Just be like, "Ooh, I almost didn't make it." Like almost have a good sense of humor about it. Just be like, "Man, what was I thinking?" Like sometimes when you reflect on who you dated that was trash, like a person that was just horrible, and at first you're angry, at first you're sad in the breakup, you're just devastated, then you go into anger, all those stages of grief, then you go into being neutral, and then eventually when you're healing, you're like, you laugh, you're like, he didn't measure up to my toes, like what the heck was I doing? I was literally insane, and you just, so that's happening or will happen. Ask your angels when things get rough, remember to ask, literally say, I need help. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Um, Hello. You have special gifts. You can't be regular. Yeah, you can't be regular. So you have special gifts. Plan your career. Make a plan that makes sense. Hi. Um, is that Weepy Star? Yeah. You're connected to music of some sort, and healing. Music is a healing way for you, a healing avenue. Um, let me, yeah, let me get these special gifts. Yes. Okay, so let's clarify some of these energies. Um, so clarifying abundance is this female, main female, which this is an energy of you're not thinking big enough. You're not thinking big enough. And you're not thinking, you have to be reasonable also. And you're going to have high honor in something. You're going to be recognized. Your abundance is going to be a public thing where you are going to be recognized, but you might not be thinking big enough. The child card came out when it comes to fear. Um, it just popped up on fear. Let me just see something. And being open to change. Yeah, you're in your thoughts. Um, some health things. Uh, being open to health information for a child, also something healing, natural healing, or things that help a child uh, heal. Yeah, healing information for a child. There's some concerns, and be open to new alternative things that are healthy. Going the healthy route, making it make sense. Sometimes what kids eat affect how they act. So, and some there are foods that heal. So, yeah, I'm talking about that. Yeah, because I know it might not go, but that's what I'm being drawn to talk about. Open, yeah, there's healing information. There's something with a child. Um, there may be some information you're still battling, making sure you have enough. Poverty is coming out, which is like concerns with finance, and there's some uh, unexpected expenses and things that will come up. That's the financial constraint. That And then it's like, why do I gotta get put through nonsense right before a blessing? There is this is money that you don't have to work so hard for. Sudden wealth is clarifying this combination is very powerful. But it's like, I gotta be dirt broke before I start seeing this. Yes. I don't mean to say it like that, but it's like, when you've been through the ringer, then you appreciate when you have abundance, not to be cocky, because it could be taken away any minute. So this type of abundance, it's like, comes with a lot of responsibility. If you want it, then it's like being put through the test, or uh, also because you're deserving of it. These are opposites, and they're coming out in the same reading. So these are your cards, which means you have been through that, and you may go through a little bit more struggle, but there's finance coming out the wazoo here. Let me wrap this up. But you are the Empress. The Empress is never broke. Oh, how you doing, Zebra girl? The Empress is never broke. Yeah, you deserve it all, like Kendrick Lamar said. That's your affirmation. Um, would you like uh would you like to be added to the list, Zebra girl? There's not too much going, just to make sure. February readings. So, okay, let me clarify a little bit of this. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, right here. Empress. So your mindset is, when you have the Empress card, and let's say you're not fully rich or well off, that means your mind has changed. And that's the number one thing. Your mind has changed, knowing that you deserve more, and you are probably looking at wealth videos or wealthy people, how they dress, or videos on YouTube or whatever, or when you watch movies, and you're very drawn to like wealth and nice things, which means that your mind is vibrating at that frequency. You're getting there. You're getting to that frequency because you finally realize that you deserve it. So once you realize you deserve it, and if this is not your reality right now, it's coming, because you're healing your mind and the way you think. So this abundance is crazy, and you've been through so much. It's like hugs, because I just feel like being taken advantage of, like all that stuff. I feel that stuff very strongly. I'm not talking about it so much, but it's like I'm trying to not get crazy, you know, or in that energy too deep, because it's like it's right there. It's like unfair. But hey, I talk it because I lived the same ditto. You know what I mean? I've been through some stuff. Um, and endings of, yeah, because and there's people. Watch out for people trying to take advantage of your money. As far as like, let's say, I don't know about child support or whatever. Whoever it is that's not providing, it's gonna be given to you, and they have that karma. Oh, you changed your name. Oh, okay. No longer in hiding. You're out of the the protection program. That's good. Welcome back. Cause yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This an ending or something here. All right. I want to dig in too deep. Zebra girl. Hi. Oh, did you want me to add you, Zebra girl? And Jewel. Yeah. Okay. Right. I haven't taken advantage. Okay, but look, a wish fulfillment is here. All right, Zebra girl, I got you. You're next. A wish fulfillment, a wish granted. With the, right. And I'm clarifying this poverty. I'm clarifying all this money stuff. I'm clarifying all of this came together. This is what I'm clarifying. So a wish fulfillment. This is healing also. Making sure you have enough. Okay. Uh, someone's holding on to you. Someone, let me clarify this man holding a heart. And I'll wrap up this reading. We're going to do the love cards. there is there is a drastic change with money, a tower moment with money. There's something that changes so drastic that puts you on a road or in the next step. Just imagine a spiritual journey, and there's like challenges, and you just be like, man, I ain't going nowhere, nothing's happening. And then something crazy, a shake up, and then it catapults you into this celebration of high money. um and there may be a tower moment with I was clarifying the love cards, the man holding you're going to make a decision, and this is a soulmate energy, but being good on your own first came out, a celebratory energy with money. But there's a tower moment, which is a drastic change, drastic ending or separating from someone. Yeah, this is soulmate energy. Okay, good. You have victory and clarity. But you have to, there's people that you got to keep blocked. Someone is apologetic. Hold on, let me see, where's that? uh one card for reconciliation, a couple cards for reconciliation. Let me just do, because we're nosy. um there's a earth sign here towards Virgo, Capricorn. um I don't know if this was a marriage or whatever, doubling down on the Taurus energy, but it feels like you block this person or whatever. They have Earth in their chart very strongly, and you're taking a leap of faith somewhere. They made you feel left out in the cold. So the reason why it's coming out man holding a heart, and I'm clarifying that this there's two messages on man holding a heart. Someone that took advantage, and wants to kind of pretend like they're coming out of conflict with you. And I said pretend. Oh, thank you for letting me be nosy. And then there's something different, a new energy that felt totally different. There were two energies here. Definitely two energies here. Two male. Okay, let's look at a couple cards with finances real quick, and then a couple love cards. Yeah. Yeah, I like nosy. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, because I'm like, let's just get the Valentine's tea. Let's just get the love tea. Let's see what the heck is going on. What we doing? Who cares who hears, somebody's probably going through the same exact thing and watching right now and saying, you know what, that sounds just like my situation. Because, okay, hmm, let me look at something because let me look at something. Okay, let me check something out. I've been drawn to grab from this because my son's father's Virgo. Okay, well, he came out in the reading because there's a earth sign here. Okay, thanks for that confirmation. But either way, I know strongly, you know, if you're the type that when I read for you, you're quiet, you don't say anything. I got people like that. But when I'm sure, I'm sure. You know, thank goodness. You know, I practice my craft a lot. God knows how many thousands of millions of readings I have done on this channel. I'll be doing the shorts also. So when they came out, um, and my nose is itching, that's a psychic impression. That's something. Somebody's lying. Um, yeah, blocked over. Yeah, I saw that, and it came out clear as day. That's why you think I don't miss. You're being realigned. You have a divine counterpart, and okay, I swear to God, this message. Look, I was drawn to do this, and it's the same thing from a different deck. You gotta release, double down, keep your foot on the ground, sacrifice now. The sacrifice now, like you know, people might be. I'm gonna say a powerful message that whoever is listening to this is gonna touch them. I know that it is a warning. You may have been in isolation, or there's some people in isolation so long that it's like your family or people looking at you like, man, she never gonna find someone. Somebody might even say that to you, like you're gonna end up alone and all this and that. You have the last laugh, okay? You have the last laugh. I don't care how long this takes. You have the last laugh because look what it's saying: abundance, divine counterpart. So the person might help you financially. This might be a power couple thing. It keeps saying the same thing. And realignment. Remember, I told you that you're being pushed in, like you're on the spiritual path, and then they say go this way, now go right. You know, and you're being pushed in a new adventure that's weird and scary, but it's gonna make you meet someone that is feeling like you. It's doing what you're trying to do. Like let's say you're trying to start a channel or something, and you meet you start meeting people because I've met so many amazing people, content creators that have helped me, um, that you know could like me, and so you know you never know, but just people because I'm in this line of duty, you know. So shift your perspective for gain sense of clarity. Yeah, change your mind, change your goal. It's going back to the openness. The whole reading was cohesive. You got to release grudges, wounds, feelings, and that's hard. But you're gonna have the last laugh. Whoever I'm reading for, whoever resonated with what I just said, and it's just like I said it. It's just like I said it, where you feel like um gosh, and people might make fun of you like, nah, she gonna end up alone. Nobody trying to, or she don't look good, or she whatever. Oh man, justice is gonna be served. The courthouse just fell out. Yeah, and you look, you may meet somebody that's wealthy and you don't even know how wealthy they are, because they might be like kind-hearted. That movie, Pretty Woman, it might not have been an accident that just came out. All right, let's look at finances, and then Zebra Girl, we're up. That got real powerful real quick. Last laugh. Big mistake. Big mistake. I've been drawn to say that in your reading. Big mistake when she had the bags from where was it? Chanel. It's a type of thing, and I know you like these type of things. So I could feel it. A happy, super happy ending where it's like I used to work serving food here. Now I own the block. you know, just do it. Spirit is saying, just do it. Something financial, just do it. And like I said, if y'all starting a YouTube channel, you may have to. I know that for a fact. Continue to have a job to support yourself because it takes a while for YouTube to pay. You got to be monetized. You got to be become a partner, and just keep learning. Yeah, and it's like, and I love that. If I was to be creating movies, my movies will be so funny and it will be surrounded by abundance. Like, I'll be in a diner with like jogging pants and a hoodie and like socks and sandals, like, you know, slippers, looking like bummy, no makeup, chilling, just eating some pancakes or something. and somebody complains like, I want to see the manager, be like, you see that girl right there that looks like, you know, like a regular person or whatever. Nah, she's the owner of this whole block, so you can speak to her. And then, I emerge from my hoodie or something like that. I love stuff like that. I like things like that. Um, so you're discovering, and there's adjustments that need to be made. You're learning like crazy. You're learning about finances and how continue to watch videos on how these people became rich, or you're gonna get a lot of Easter eggs information, a lot of add to cart. You there's some with this bothered card. I want to read it because it's important. Don't fear failure, but be afraid of regrets. Your worries are blocking your success. Oh man, this reading went 100%, 100%. I don't know if it's gonna be backwards for y'all. Your way of thinking, I said it. This is why I know. This is a channel message. I didn't. The cards are for y'all. Adjustments. You may need to adjust your spending or whatever, cut corners or do whatever you gotta do, but you're not gonna be penny pinching for long. Your skills is what's gonna make you, and you're gonna go mainstream for something. Your personality, give them your real personality, and that's what's gonna make you uh, successful. You're gonna be sent a mentor. Somebody's gonna be sent to help you. There's a mentor card that just flipped out real quick. Um, Let me get a couple of these and uh okay, get ready, Zebra Girl. And Zebra Girl, what type of reading did you want? Oh, and Jewel, you got the wows. Yeah, you're gonna be sending mentors, but it's not just one mentor. It's gonna be different people along the way that give you a little something, even if they don't help you all the way, and you're like, man, this person sucks, but you're getting information. Work from home is an option that you can make money. Your creativity is gonna be your key out of this hell or whatever. There's unexpected expenses, as I said, but there's unexpected income. You have huge decisions to make. You need to strategize your life. Find maybe work from home, so that you could be available for whatever. Vacation is coming out, wanting a vacation, toxic work environment, leaving it behind, too many responsibilities. You're going to look for an opportunity. Look at Google, see if they're hiring, see whatever, try big companies or something, etc. Where hiring keeps coming up. So it's like keep finding and dress to impress. Continue to learn how to dress for the part that you want. Like if you're looking at YouTubers, it's like how do they dress? What is more my style? Clock it, clock the style. Entry level. There's a job that it might be like a low level job, low customers or whatever, but pays the bills while you do your creativity. Okay, so that's that. Because there's too much micromanaging in every job you ever probably had. There's too much micromanaging just snuck his head. Let's get love real quick. Children are being your love decisions are gonna be surrounded by protecting the children and people that are okay with if you have children. Ecstasy. Uh, your partner will elevate you. Someone had a missed opportunity. That's it, because you're building a future with a power couple, but you're going to start this building as an empress by yourself. Forgive and heal. Try your best to forgive. That's the hardest thing. Forgive yourself also. Spending quality time is in your cards, and harvest. You're going to reap all the success that you put so much work in. Become the person that you want. If you say you don't want negative people, do not talk to negative people. Continue to have them blocked. Don't feel tempted to be like, it's Valentine's, I'm gonna unblock somebody just because I wanna. Because if you entertain that energy, you're gonna be like, oh, they suck anyways. I should have just had a nice little watch marathons of rom com or just love on yourself. This Valentine's. Let go of control issues. Yeah, just be like, let's do something that's fun. You like tacos, let's go eat tacos with somebody, your family, your kids, or whoever, somebody that's worth it. Let's just do something silly. Let's do our own nails. Let's do something, make the day feel not like whatever, because you should be loving on yourself all the time. Pay attention to be open to the messages that you're and the changes. Pay attention to red flags. It is safe to love again. um honeymoon, spending time, and you have to trust. And here's your reconciliation that I said. Be very careful with this reconciliation. Somebody's trying to come out of conflict because it benefits them financially. Once you start making money or whatever, they're gonna be like, you might have to block everybody that knows you if you start a YouTube channel. Just be like, block family, block everybody, because people gonna be giving their opinions. You don't need their opinions. Forgive and heal. And don't be attached to anybody that's negative, and you being put in separation from someone, that you blocking someone is spirit giving you that intuition to block them. Free yourself. So do not put this reconciliation keeps coming out. I'm done. Okay, that's it. Okay, keep an open mind. You have to change your mind for everything of what type of partner you have, because you're gonna end up with a partner that's gonna surprise you. It's gonna be very different than what you expect. And yes, they'll be good looking. I've been saying that for years. Okay, Zebra girl, let's start. Let's get some regular. Okay, thank you. That was your reading. Yeah, you gotta be changing your mind, Andrew, with everything. And look, I didn't even need to spray, but it is what it is. I still because the energy is within us. But this I already sprayed though, and so my energy, my area is clear. General, okay, abundance, everything. Thank you. Okay, so let's get this observer. Observer is the first card for you. Watching people, places, and things. Watching how people move. You know, like watching like this, like just watching. I'm gonna watch you. And it's like when you watch people long enough, it's like they run right into their own karma. they things just work out themselves. That's what I'm channeling for you. It's like they eliminate themselves. They eliminate themselves. Watch with discernment and just watch. So I'm getting just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Watch they they tumble down. The observer. So all of a sudden I'm getting like giggle energy. Your energy, yeah, the energy completely changed now. And all the readings are fabulous because there's so much good information in all these readings. You may be watching someone like close, a little too close. Look at this picture. And I've seen this card 1,000 times, but today it was funnier. It's funnier, yo. This person got like one of those stargazers, like like one of those things they're observing. 49. Let's see. Okay, you're heading in the right direction. Okay, I had to. Thank you, Zebra girl. That's so funny. The fate, the stuff that's faded for you, that's stuff that's faded. It's like, give me all the good faded stuff. Good faded. The stars, yeah, yeah, maybe all the stars is like they're gonna be watching you too. Somebody's gonna be watching a lot your success too. Stars, 8, you're working on your um success, but there's also divine intervention. Co-create. So spirit is saying be creative, tap into your creativity. Ditto, and the same thing that I said, your creativity is your way out. It's the way to heal. It makes you happy. There's something that you're good at, you're creative with, and it makes you happy. Makes you happy. Look at the card that came out. You saw what you're gonna get a chance to rewind this. I was just like, it makes you happy, happy, and I said it twice. Happy, happy. And it came out the card. Instant replay, select the rewind, and divine timing, divine intervention is at work here. Yo, happiness, milk and honey, prosperity. It's so funny because sometimes when we're in a relationship and we feel like, oh, I'm doing good with money, and when you separate from a person, you're like, oh, I struggle so much, whatever. But no, if you have intuition and you tapped into your intuition, you can make just as much, way more money. Take a chance. Take a chance. And you are blessed. You are blessed. So your path is being protected. To be fair in a situation. It's gonna be a situation where somebody receives so much karma that you will eventually feel sorry for them. And just be fair, because at first you won't feel sorry. At first you'll be like, take that, take that. There's a situation where you're like, take that, take whatever's coming, because you block someone in your mind. Like in your mind, you block them like you don't exist to me anymore. You're dead to me. Sorry. It just came out. It just came out. Erica, how you doing? Good evening. Nice to connect with y'all. Um, subscribers, members, all people. So you if someone doesn't exist in your mind anymore, would you like a reading, Erica? And somebody that you blocked is gonna try to come with an apology. They're hella immature, very delayed, behind in their thinking, very behind, and you've been seeing it. You've been turned off by someone. Someone turned you the heck off. Gemini energy doesn't have to be, but maybe the duality of a Gemini, like they were once one way and another way. Oh, your sister. Okay. There's an ending, or like you're cutting ties with someone that's gonna upset you. This cutting ties is upsetting. It's upsetting because there's so many secrets and people not really saying how they felt, but you can see how they felt. Libra energy also, justice is going to be served. You're heading in a better direction. I don't feel like this breakup is with one person. You're really moving in a different direction where you feel like I'm blocking too many people. Maybe the problem is me. And it's not. It's them. Yeah, you're gonna be in your head and analysis paralysis a little bit. I just channel that. Soul family, thank you. All the stars. Happy Valentine's Day, but love yourself every day. I'm good. Thank you, Erica. Something new. Hi, boo. So cute. Um, hmm, Taurus energy. Um, you're disappointed by just like a lot of stuff. You're disappointed by a lot of things. A lot of things don't turn you on right now. Let me get some other cards. Let's see what's popping. Let's be nosy. Let's be nosy. Let's see. Okay. Um excuse me, my throat chakra. I feel like I'm blocking too many people, but it feels right. It feels right. Most people are toxic. I'm sorry, respectfully. And I'm an energy reader, and I'm saying that. Most people are toxic. And that's why I was channeling that. I felt it here again, guys. Like, that's an impression. It's like what you feel right here, some heaviness, like I'm blocking too many people. That literally came to my words, my mind. Like I'm blocking too many people, but all of them deserve it. If you really think about it, if you tell somebody that has reasoning and say, "Look, I had to block my sister, or I had to block this guy, or I had to block such and such, or I left my, I left my partner, or whatever," if you tell that to a reasonable person, they're gonna be like, "What they do? Okay, they did this. This was popping off. This is what's going on." They're gonna be like, "Man, I would have left them a long time ago. F everybody. F them all. Keep them all away from me." The right person's gonna understand because you're doing it from a good heart, right? Good intention, not just like blocking everybody just to block them. But if you're doing it from a good space, it's meant to be, because this is what was holding you down. Too much negativity with friends, negativity family, negativity partner, all this stuff. And it's amazing that you even survived and had a little bit of money, or had any type of money at any point to survive or to feed yourself, because all that toxicity, you can't keep money around. I stay blocking folks, Erica said, and I don't feel bad at all. Excellent. Divine timing. So your life is being driven by divine timing. New love, respectfully. New love and wedding. and there was a player. There's a person that was a player. Listen, some people date someone and be in a relationship for a long time, and there's still the person could be a player, and it's like they may as well have been somebody you were dating and not in a committed relationship because they didn't take it serious. Somebody was very immature, and you got to read between the lines. And they're gonna want a reconciliation because you're gonna start looking great. You're gonna stand on business. You're moving different. They're gonna be like, ah. Some people get attracted to that. There's somebody that gets attracted by you being a badass and being like almost heartless, but you're not heartless. You're just queen of soaring. You're queen of soaring, like you're chopping it up. There's a text message coming in. Be careful with let me put this reconciliation. I'll put new love right here. We're gonna put that reconciliation right there and see what pops off. And you're being a mystery. Do not tell people anything. Don't let them pocket watch you. Don't tell some family members a lot of things. Keep your secret to yourself. Let's clarify. Let's clarify. Let's look at this reconciliation. It's a message of concern. Gemini energy here. Somebody has Gemini in their chart heavy. When I clarify the reconciliation, it's a message of concern. Like the if somebody contacts you that wants to come out of conflict with you, hey, Joshua, if somebody's pretending to wanting to come out of conflict with you, they're not. They're not. They're going to say something that's going to piss you off. Message of concern means something that's going to piss you off when it comes to love. And I'm clarifying this reconciliation. And you're going to be like, see, this is exactly why I left you. You're going to say that. And change is here. 555. If you've seen a lot of fives, you're supposed to be moving in a new direction. Somebody has a connection to a side piece. Respectfully, I don't want to say that, but I have to. Hate to blast you, but I have to. Like that rap song said from back in the day. What she going through? My daughter, Lord have mercy. Somebody, a female here, very immature. A thief, like trying to steal your energy, and there's somebody doing underhanded, sneaky stuff, master manipulation, and it's not right. So it got to stop. They got to stop. You're gonna be having high honor. By the way, there's an energy here of an older male. Oh wait, let's clarify. Let's clarify. Good evening. Thank you for your views, subscribes, everything. Okay, you're in an energy of waiting for um, new love or this love that feels new or fresh. And there may be somebody at a distance. I gotta say that I'm clarifying. And sudden wealth. You're gonna be so. This is a case of leaving a situation and becoming very wealthy and well-to-do, and then people gonna be jealous. There's jealousy here. There's a job here that feels like it's going nowhere. By the way, but mature man. There's an older man here. Let me clarify this. Trying to steal my thunder and just steal. A stealer of energy, of money, of whatever. Um I want to say this. There's a older male here that's kind of like a liar. Not kind of, but it's like false person coming out. And you have a gift from the universe. And because this is about relationship, it might be a relationship situation, or when this card comes out, it's money that you don't have to work for, um, and a blessing. This is my favorite card in this deck. There's an ending. Yeah, there's an ending. An unexpected income. Okay, so there's money. Now, what you do with this money, you have to really strategize and think clearly. You may be tempted to spend it right away, but you got to be careful because I just hear exit strategy. All right. High honor. You're going to be recognized. You have high honor like crazy. Let me just get a couple of these and then we'll fell out. Spread your wings, not your. That means take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. Um, Confidence leads to freedom and growth. Yeah, your confidence is going to be seen. because I see a lot of honor here. Past life connection. You. It's almost like, why was I with the wrong person for so long, right? Because we were blind to not seeing that that person was not for us. And at the time, a lot of people, a lot of us settled like, hey, that's my kid's parents or whatever the reason is. But now you know that when you have a good connection, it's like fireworks. It's exciting. It's strong. It's like you look forward to it, and it's you could exhale. You don't have to worry about them cheating and stuff. When it's a soulmate, someone with heavy influence from a past life, it's coming to you, and somebody's going to be confessing a secret. It doesn't matter if they confess; it's going to be given to you. With you being on a chosen one's path, uh, a secret is going to be revealed to you. Yeah, the truth just falls on our laps. People be like, I be finding out stuff that I didn't even ask for, and I'm like, what? Really? Oh gosh, communicate, express and receive the truth, and you're gonna be expressing the truth, and you're gonna come out of conflict with someone, or you're gonna resolve an issue. See, coming out of conflict, you're gonna resolve an issue by your honesty. Your honesty is gonna be cutthroat. You're gonna literally be honest, and it's gonna be so sincere that somebody's gonna be hurt, but they're gonna be thinking in their head like, "Damn, that's real. That's real stuff that you just gonna say." Because you're gonna say what I think I said just now, which is, you know what, this relationship, I was immature at the time, and I just settled for whatever. I should have seen the signs, and I'm seeing the sign now. You don't even have to say so much. I think they're gonna know that you change, and people might be accusing you of you're not the same person. Well, gosh darn it, I evolved. You don't know that word, you couldn't spell it, even if it meant your life on it. Depended. So, but you got to take a leap of faith, um, and saying to yourself, I'd rather be by myself than be in a situation that's inauthentic and that I'm not feeling. So once you decide that, that's when the doors open, and be willing. You got to be brave to be in isolation if you have to be in isolation for a while. In your cards, you have a past life connection, you have new love and everything. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be like cutthroat. They're gonna be in shock, like, "Dang, you didn't let me down easy." And then you're gonna say, "Oh, that was me letting you down easy." The uncut, after 3 a.m. version was much worse. But I'm on this spiritual journey. I'm a little spiritual gangster. I have to clean it up. And they're gonna be like, they're gonna respect your gangster. I keep saying that, like, badass move. Yeah, you're gonna make a badass move. Whatever this is, you're gonna move. It's like, oh, it's like a movie that's good to watch. Like, ah, yeah, get him. And then high honor. Look, it keeps staring at me. Like, from the same side piece that they had. It's gonna be like they're gonna both feel like we weren't good enough to even deal with her. And the side piece might learn from you. Like, man, he's a bum. This is weird. Pay attention to the signs from above and the red flags. And don't stress. Cleanse your sage, Palo Santo spray, spray so that you don't be in this negative energy. I didn't even do. Okay, I don't have to, but okay, let's wrap up this reading. You tempering yourself, just keeping cool, calm, and collected. Thank you. I got 3 wows today. We hitting, yeah, because it's toxic people, Capricorn energy here, but and they're gonna want to hold on to you. They want to keep fighting with you. They want to keep fighting. Somebody wants to keep fighting. That's their love language, is fights. And you're an empress. What the heck does this look like? This don't even match. Little, wannabes trying to fight for whatever, for crumbs, and you got so much money abundance or whatever, and you will be in that situation because that's what you're working for. Okay, let's look at finances real quick. Calm and collected, that's a badass, yeah. It's like a badass move with strategy, move with purpose. Don't just be emotional right away. Okay, money management and take off. So something's gonna take off. You're gonna learn from losses in the past, and how to not put yourself in that situation. And look what's coming out for you. I can't make this up. And this is a different deck. A badass. See? Rebel. See? Oh man, see this is hit. Happy Valentine's. Limiting do not limit yourself. Take leaps of faith that are, like challenging. Um and it leads to your abundance by doing something that's out of the box. Out of the box. It might be a situation like, let's say for example, you like, oh, I want to open up or do henna or do tattoos or something. Just and keep moving in silence. Keep moving in silence. This deck is dope. It's like, work smart. Yeah, move in silence. um so do it, because let me tell you, I know somebody that does tattoos and wanted to do tattoos, and they started from their little apartment or whatever, but they're very talented. They done blew up, and they're doing tattoos for rappers now and for artists and musicians. And they travel, they take planes to do tattoos. Like, oh, I need a tat. They get paid to travel. So you have a lot of huge decisions. Your creativity is gonna be your way out, and you got work from home as well, and payday and vacation. Let me, yeah, similar cards. Got a zebra. Yeah, maybe get that tat. Tatted zebra, half woman, half amazing. Because there's been a lot of situations where loans have been perhaps not approved or whatever, um, and now things are changing. Purchase things in a smart way. Don't spend so much on something that could be um, cheaper or less money. Dress to impress, and yeah, it's budgeting. um there's gonna be training, so it looks like a new energy, new job energy here. But also being your own boss is coming out for you, because what badass is not their own boss or have a way to make money? It's like, okay, that's my paycheck, and you're gonna treat your paycheck like your side money. Look, loan up, loan tonight, and then loan approved. There was a situation where loan was not approved, you couldn't do certain things, and then it's gonna turn around, loan approved. Yeah. All right. Let's do a couple love cards, which I already know what this is. All right, Erica, would you like a reading? I don't know if you said yes. You're next. Yeah, badass moves, yo. I love it. Those are the type of movies I like to see. It's like success is revenge. Success is being revenge is being successful. It's like, y'all could keep each other. Y'all want to do little side things. Y'all want to be in hotels turning up or doing whatever. Y'all could keep each other. Cause that hotel y'all going in, yeah, I own that too. Carly Law, we happy at it. Yeah, Carly. These are super chat readings for $5 donation, but you can if you choose to. Deception. There's people lying, not being real, but the truth is gonna be revealed to you. Watch it happen. Observe. Um, I needed to hear this. Yeah, okay, great. And you deserve love, no matter what anybody tells you. Because the most toxic people will tell you stuff like, you're gonna be alone. Nobody's gonna want to be with you, and they say nasty ass things, and nobody cares about them. The right person is worth waiting for. Even if there may be a situation where you think somebody was the right person of new love, and it turns out to be somebody else or whatever, but it's new love here. Let me get one for. I'm glad that this was helpful. Oh gosh. Okay. Release an ex. With new love, I clarified new love and it said release an ex. Don't let them back in, because they're gonna try to, they already can smell and sense that you're moving. It's the pretty girl movie again. Pretty, pretty woman or whatever, it's the whole um underdog success movie where they had you using their power for money, or like, oh, I pay most of the bills. That's an old line. I don't even care about that no more. Because I'd rather rent a room and just live in peace. And I can't afford a whole apartment. I'd rather be in a room, you know what I'm saying, than and having my freedom than having somebody telling me every 5 seconds they pay for the bills. So release an ex. and let go of control. There's some people you can't control the way they act. You can't, no matter what. Sorry, but make the effort to keep going in the right direction. And I knew it. Free yourself. Free yourself. When it comes to this reconciliation, somebody had unrequited love. That means they didn't love at all because they don't even love themselves. There's no way they were gonna give you. Their cup is empty. What the heck they're pouring from? All right. Stay optimistic about your love life and trust that something better is coming. When you make up your mind, um, why do people keep doing that? As soon as you say $5 and people are like, oh no, then I'm not the reader. Know your worth because it's way more than that. So watch out's coming out. Watch out, there's people, friends and family in your ear. There may be people who be like, you gotta stay with him, you got, do this or whatever with somebody that's negative. You can't listen to them. Take heed to the warnings from spirit. Communicate properly. Tell people how you feel and not how it might be. Quality time. You will be spending quality time with someone, and slow down. Just because you want something doesn't mean that it has to come. Oh, divine timing. That's why divine timing was here, because you may want something you're expecting for something, and it's taking divine time. You got a new chapter. This person might have military ties or what have you, and wedding. It's in your energy. Even like if it's like some people, they don't get it right the first time, the marriage. Some people do, and it's okay to get married again. Listen and reflect. Okay, and somebody wants a reconciliation because you're the main attraction now. See, there's a song. The sweet song is coming up, so there's a song. There's a connection with music here, and with someone, and someone is at a distance or whatever. So that's your reading. Thank you, Zebra Girl. Um, Pretty woman. Yeah, that was the general thing. It's like a success story. I like that. I like that because it's like you've been through enough. People don't value you. You had to do whatever for money. Not saying a lot of people are doing what she did, but it's like, like let's say you work in a diner or something, and it's like that. People talk to you any kind of way, and it's like I get a $2 tip. Where am I supposed to go with that? You know, what am I supposed to do with that? And it's like at the end of the day, it's like you're working for like 10 or 8,000 an hour after the government takes out all the taxes and stuff. It's like, man, I only get $8 an hour. Really, that's what my real paycheck is. And you just like tired of it. And then you have a breakthrough. Something changes, high honor, and then it's like, oh, $30,000 purse is nothing. I could do it. But you value yourself even more than that. It's not just about that. But you could do it if you want to, if you deserve it. Happy Valentine's Day tomorrow. Yeah, I need to work on communication. I'm telling the truth because if not, you string people along. And we waste a lot of time when people get false hope. And false hope, you don't want false hope because we waste more time on meeting someone that is worth it. Erica, did you want a reading? I didn't go that far up to see. Oh yes, he said yes. Okay, let's do it. It's been a minute. It's been a while. This February readings. Okay. All right. Let's get it. Whoa, these cards acting crazy. Exchanging gifts. That's nice. Somebody's gonna give you something, and you're gonna give a gift too. And it doesn't matter who it is. It could be to kids. It could be family. It could be a lover, a partner, and travel. So travel, but exchanging gifts is the first thing that wanted to come out. There's a situation also that's never ending. That needs to end. There's something that needs to end. But exchanging gifts, you may be the type of person that likes giving gifts. Like nice, just nice, you know, nice. I'm saying that because it's like, dang, you get good gifts, or you may have to give a gift. High power. See, here we go. Here we go. That doesn't come out all the time for everybody. High power. You have done experiments with manifestations where you probably were thinking about things, reflecting on stuff that you manifested. You might have been like, dang, let me think about the stuff that I actually made happen. Because sometimes in the spiritual journey, you may question manifestation, be like, I'm tired of that word. Does it really even work? You know? But you're going to be reflecting with high power. You have higher intuition, and you look back, you have a clean look at and analyze your life, and saying, um, I manifested this. This actually happened. I manifested this. So you do a manifestation inventory and seeing that it's possible and seeing how powerful your mind is. Because when you think about someone, they call you or they want to text you, etc. You've done a lot of experiments with your powers. You're still learning. My daughter's birthday. Oh, that's nice. She gave you herself, and you're giving her a gift. Exchanging gifts. Oh, you have. Okay, great. The land of milk and honey, abundance. Um, and be fair in a situation. This is a situation that you're gonna have to be fair because you want to crash out. Community. You have a new community, and thank you for feeling that we are a community. This is a digital community that I don't undermine it. It's powerful because you could, at least for an hour, once a month or whatever, or twice a month, whenever I go live, or you can exchange information, have confirmation of others that don't think you're crazy and that cheer you on. You are very blessed and protected, highly favored, highly favored. You're building an empire. And with an empire that you're building, boy, you're building an empire and it's building haters. Um, haters, straight haters. Fork on the road and soulmates. All right, so let's keep this here. Yeah, it's so many haters because they, even if somebody thinks you're broke or doesn't think you make so much, or I'm getting this energy, they know your worth. They know that you are in a different place, or they may not believe, that you don't have what you're capable of having. This is a confusing message. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. You're not telling people how much you have or make or have the potential to make. You may have a side hustle very near future or now where you're not telling people. So it's like you're downplaying something and it's to your benefit. Don't let them know. Don't let them know. They don't have to know. There's an energy of downplaying stuff. Thank you. Happy birthday to your daughter. Yes. Happy place. Oh man, you're like, you could be doing what I'm doing. Or more. So you're getting a lot of crown activation. Your crown right now is like hyperactive, where you're trying to calm your mind down. There's exercises that you can do on how to calm your mind down. You may need help to calm your mind down. You have an active mind. It's going to be a lot of information. Oh, hi, Caitlin. How you doing? Remember Caitlin? Um, so you may need to make an appointment or make some time to calm your mind down with sounds or vibrations or something that relax you because you need to relax here. Yeah, I don't know. I got that for you. Abundance. Right underneath abundance. See, it's like when you get your blessings, it's some nonsense that keeps happening and deception, but you may feel tied up in a situation, but thanks, the angel of love is here. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. There's so much, like I told you, I said haters in our Aquarius gang season. Come on now. People trying to, they're always trying some nonsense. Caitlin, did you want a reading? And by the way, Caitlin, I got your message. Oh, I have to change. Yeah, hold on. I gotta connect.
guys hear me? Yeah, because I had to disconnect one mic. Um, okay, can you still hear me, Erica? Yeah. Okay, Caitlin, yeah, I got you. I answered your email, but you didn't see it. You didn't see it. But yeah, I answered your email. All right. Okay. So purification, you're being purified to do something very, very special. You're a super highly chosen one. You are a star seed. Um, yeah, yeah. I replied like the same day or the day after. Inner peace is so priceless. It's priceless. You have inner peace is being gifted to you, and patience. Spirit is saying, please be patient, because you have success. Be patient for success. Continue to believe in that you're gonna get success. Um, you know, it's like when they win a war. At the end of the war, they're giving up. They feel like they're gonna die. Some of the soldiers are like, "That's it. That's it for us." And as soon as they say that, sometimes something happens where it's like, "Nah, we won. We're going home." You know. So I'm getting that energy. What fell out? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This fell out. Let me clarify some of this. This dude wanted to make his presence known. All right, let's see. Yeah, praying for that. And yes. Okay, let's get happiness. Children. Yeah, happiness with children. With exchanging gifts. Okay, and the truth. There's a heart to heart conversation that's gonna happen. Um, Let me see. Travel. Caitlin, you're next. Yeah, there's some travel here. There's definitely travel here. There's some travel. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, there's an opportunity for traveling for money. By the way, with the Empress card just flying out, there's an opportunity for travel with money. Just take it as it resonates. Let me clarify. Let's clarify the crown chakra energy quickly. Yeah, traveling for money or networking. So when you travel, let's say you're traveling with family, there's a way to make money or opportunity to meet someone and talk to somebody that's going to give you some financial information or something that's going to help you make money, whether it's right then and there or before or after. Um, by the way, two male here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Just want to say that. Oh my God, there's a lot of energy here. Let me show you. Let me show you, because this is the tea. This is where the tea is hot, okay? Let me show you. You see all the king's horses and all the king's men. Main attraction energy. You have the main, character energy where you have a choice. There's a lot of men here. let's okay. Let's see. A lot of this part of this could be family too, which I'm gathering. All right, let's clarify this conflict. Okay, somebody is being deceptive. Um, See, when you have a lot of energy or you have a lot of people coming towards you, half of them, when you squeeze them all together, sometimes you don't make a whole man or a woman or whatever. So that means not everybody's valuable like that when it comes to, toxicity or not being toxic. Some people are very toxic, so that's not good value. So somebody is Seven of Swords, liar, third party energy. You're walking the heck away from anything that doesn't even sound right. Toxic, Capricorn energy here. The devil card, Capricorn. I just have to mention the signs. So that was clarifying the conflict. You may argue with someone and be like, you know what, I shouldn't have even talked to you to begin with. The heck are you? So in that case, it's like being careful who you even talk to. And it's like I said before, it's gonna come a time where they're not gonna make it past the dating app. They're not gonna make it to even get your real number. And after a while, it's like You just give out a fake number, or not a fake number, but a number that, like a Google number or something, because they have to earn it. They have to earn everything. So some people are not even. You have you're highly favored, highly intuitive. Use it. Use your intuition. Let's clarify this first. This king of somebody you find desirable here. Let me see what's up with this. Um, There's a lot of communication. Okay, so let me this water sign. I mean this fire sign. Hold on, because before, yeah, this fire sign here. There's a lot of something is definitely okay. Okay. Um. All right. Perfect. This fire sign here. Um. Let me just say this, because they wanted to make their way known. Um, there's a new, okay, so there's someone that this right here represents someone that you're very drawn to or very attractive, but the problem is there was an ending, or there's something that it's karmic. The ending is karmic because they're not moving fast enough. They're not making moves. They're not going to be making moves. You think this had a lot of potential, and it did, but they're stagnant. They're coming out of stagnant energy. But once you leave that, and it might be someone that is tied to money or whatever, but you have a new opportunity. Um, the Wheel of Fortune is here. The Wheel of Fortune is here, and this 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 might just be someone that you might be attracted to, but they're gonna help you with money. So it might be like someone that is a new opportunity. Um, Find peace, yeah, awakening, a realization, because you're gonna realize something, but you're gonna have success because of this person. Some information or some awakening that you are gonna probably say that's not what I want. Let me clarify this earth sign. This resonate. Um, um, this is crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna just do a quick whatever synopsis because this is gonna turn into kind of like a personal reading. In a personal reading, I would take my time deciphering all this stuff. Um, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a Cancer energy here. You may be heartbroken, heartbreak, disappointment. Yeah, it's okay. This, like I said, I think one. Okay, so this is no. The Earth sign is a tower moment. There's a tower moment because they're playing games and trying to do some massive manipulation stuff. You're watching them, and you know that you're the high priestess. You have deep knowing, and you have a brand new beginning, but not in this direction. You're gonna have a brand new beginning when this is finally taken care of. The Justice card is here, so things are gonna go your way. When it comes to something in court, it could be something in court, but this water sign situation is also like heartbreak or sadness. Take it how it resonates. But I think I know what this is. And as far as this fire sign, there might be a situation where you meet a fire sign and it's a success, but there's a fire sign that's not a success, and I've had that in readings before because I'm like, wait, this Leo's good. No, this Leo's bad. It's because it was two different energies. Okay, let me get some love cards and some finance. Let's do finance, and then I'll do love cards. Career change. Okay, and okay, so there might be a career change, a drastic career change. Some people might try to judge you by saying, "What are you doing? You're crazy. Don't do whatever." But listen to yourself and your intuition. You have the power, highly powered. Um, you may fall into a situation where you don't feel motivated to continue to do your dreams. And you may feel like, I'm just daydreaming. I got to get myself together, my life together, and get a real job and stop daydreaming. No, your dreams just need a practical plan. Do not be jealous or envious of, other people. You are worthy. And you're not going to be depending on others when it comes to money. You're coming out as an entrepreneur. You have the charm, you have the kindness to be a great boss. Control your money, whatever field it is. I don't care what you do for money. You do hair, you on YouTube, you take care of animals. You're meeting your destiny. Keep an open mind because you're meeting your destiny. Um, it may feel weird because it's different than what you're used to, but they will lead you to financial freedom. So you're being still pushed in your right direction. You're still being pushed. Let me get a financial um page of there's some information that's coming in with finances. You're gonna get a wish fulfillment when it comes to money. You don't see it now. I see the disappointments. Let me get a couple of these cards and then some love cards and then Caitlin, let's get a couple of these. Yeah, that was turning into a hot mess. Shift. So, yeah, okay. Taking your career in a different direction. Your career is being going in a different direction. It's a different career change. I don't, because you feel unfulfilled, and the universe is gonna reveal your plan. The plan. The universe is gonna reveal the plan of what you should be doing. Um, Easy does it. Continue to work out, stay fit. Your money, it takes energy to create a kingdom. And there's some unexpected things with your money and career and opportunities. There's some unexpected opportunities. Let me get a couple of these. Yeah, thank you. Listening from this resume. Creepy stars, but good. There's background checks on you. Yeah, you are heading into growth, financial growth, one way or another. The hard way, the easy way, the disappointing way, leaving a job behind. Leaving, it might have been a case where you wanted something. You wanted something really bad. Like, I want this job. And you almost had it or you had it. And you feel like it's not cracked up to be anything. So you're going to have a change of mind. Because it's a lot of overtime. You're trying to make money easy. There are ways to make money easier than working so hard for such little pay. And you already been shown, spirit has shown it to you. It's what I'm being told is that you've seen how to make money an easier way and to get out of debt, because that's what but there's a job shift. This job loss is a shift. It's a shift. Look, job loss and job offer. I can't make this up, even if I wanted to. So there is like disappointments of a job that you thought it could be good and it's not, because you're being drawn into in a different direction, and money's coming your way. Loan approved and payday. Yeah, multitasking. Okay, cool. All right, let's get some love cards. All right, this is for Erica. Love language. You're gonna meet someone that understands your love language. If your love language is a delicious meal, if your love language is like, oh, keeping a nice house, or just wanting and being ambitious, or music, or whatever, you're meeting someone that understands your love language because they could do it. Sweet song, sweet song. So music is, you're very attached to music. You might have success with music or meet someone at a concert or a situation with music. There's somebody that wants a reconciliation. Look, I can't make this up, Erica. Look, main attraction, main attraction. And look, look at all the men that came out in the reading. Main attraction. Everybody so-called wants you, right? But they don't measure up, a lot of them. So listen to what they're saying and reflect. Listen with intuitive ears. Laughter. That's your love language. I know that's one of them. You have a life partner that is funny. Courting energy, a new chapter keeps coming out for you. Um, and very soon. Do not waste time with people that are not worth it. Like, don't spend that much time. Just listen to what they have to say. You know how someone goes on a bunch of dates, and don't go on a bunch of dates. Go on, just see who makes it to get into a date. A lot of times when people feel like, when you feel like, oh, this one's good enough to have a date, and then when you meet them, you're like, nah. At the end of the day, it's like, nah. No, then listen to your intuition, to the point where you get good at knowing when to go on a date and when not. And that's okay if a date doesn't work out, because you learn from it. You're like, I can't, go with someone that talks like this or whatever. And you're learning. It's a learning process. Learning to go on dates or whatever. But use your intuition. Let me see. Let me get this. 333. Express your love. So you're gonna have an opportunity to express your love with the right person, because it feels like you gave up on love, or you're confused about love. So you're gonna have to give a relationship a chance. Yeah, 333 represents being on the right path of balance. Things are balancing out. Worth the wait. Your angels, you have angels here twice. Um, Angel of love. See, so your love life is being protected by angels. Plus, you're learning how to love on people that are worth it. Stay optimistic about your love life came out, and trust, which means you may be feeling down and out, but don't have too many people in your energy. Sometimes you need to continue to be on the path of isolation or solitude, because something takes time to match you with the right energy of a real soulmate. Um, it's it's not just a once in a lifetime thing. You could meet a soulmate if somebody um, is not, if you have a soulmate and something happened, you could meet. There are a lot of people that are deceptive. That's like catfishing. They say they're this, they're that, and when you realize, they're like, yo, this person is broke, or they just saying whatever the deception is. There's a lot of haters as you ascend, like I said. Calling in your soulmate, continue to call in your soulmate, give a relationship a chance. Exactly what I was saying. And there's people that you have in your energy that don't have enough love for you. They have no love, because they don't even love themselves. So Spirit is saying, free yourself. There's too many energies here, and you need to continue to free yourself and pay attention to the red flag, um, with new love, but make sure that it's worth it. New love. Because when you have new love, okay, new love is offered. Is this the one for me? So, and true love is also coming out. Okay, so that was your reading. All right, great. Thank you. Nice to read for y'all. Let me get Caitlin, so I'll do her reading. Caitlin, thank you so much. And thanks for the email. I got it. All right, so let's do this reading. Let's see what we have, what energies we have. Not just for Valentine's Day, but for moving forward for this week, or just our current energy. All right, so this is for, thank you for that confirmation. Erica, thank you. Still aqua season. And by the way, last time I was live, and it was there's a stellium of Aquarius. Venus is an Aquarius, Mars is an Aquarius, 4 planets are in Aquarius. So you might feel your aqua self of cutting people out, or doing, and some relationship. By the way, I want to just say this, Erica. There might be a relationship. You may be attracted to a relationship that is not conventional, as long as it's not toxic. Um, You may experiment with love. And enter Saturn today. Oh, great. Yes. Oh, jeez. Yep, that's right. So someone does have a crush on you. I saw that before, Erica. But it's okay. I mean, the thing is, okay, y'all can have a crush on me, but if y'all don't measure up, it's to no avail. So let's see. Let's get your energy, Caitlin. Yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, I feel like you're gonna end up with someone so different. Um, I want to say something, Erica. Let me see if you understand it. I'm gonna say it politically correct, which I just got this, and I got this in your reading before, but I had so many messages. Um, trying a new culture, trying a new culture. Sometimes when people are at their wits' end with love, they're like, you know what? I'm just gonna date such and such, or I'm gonna find me a nice whatever person from wherever. Y'all fill in the blank. You know, I'm gonna just leave it there. So I'm gonna just leave it there, and that's fine to experiment with something new. Dawn, how you doing? Good. How are you? Okay. So this is okay, Caitlin. Okay, confirmation. Thank you. That's nice, Erica. Best of luck. Solitude. Most of the people that I'm reading for, it's like you were put. It's like a timeout from spirit because you need to see. It's like they make you step back so that you can see clearer. There's something you need to see, and that's why they're keeping distractions away or not, or to the point where even if you see someone and you're hanging out with someone, you're still like single or you're still in isolation because there's a lot of things that you need to learn if you are saying, I want a soulmate. If you want a soulmate, that's a powerful thing. So you got to be that soulmate. You got to be what you want to attract. And you're getting enlightened. So you're getting, a lot more psychically intelligent. You're seeing things. You're maturing spiritually like crazy. You will have fulfillment and joy and enjoyment, feeling fulfilled and pleasure. Pleasure's coming up for you, Caitlin. Thank you. Pleasure's coming up. Oh, wow. So, Caitlin, man, this is the best card in this deck, man. Whew, a miracle. There's something that's going to work out so well that you're going to be like, this was a miracle. When this card comes out, you literally say, from experience, you literally say, this only a miracle worked this thing out. Only a miracle. It's gonna take a miracle, just like that song. So this is great. This is coming up for you. In isolation, you're getting blessings out the wazoo. Like you're getting blessed left and right. So there is something that you want, that you're fighting for, that you want, that's gonna work out in your favor for real, for real. Going forward, you keep going. So Spirit is saying, keep going, and be open to the path, the spiritual path. Be open to the journey. Be open to change, because it's gonna lead to abundance. Abundance is of love, of joy, and of financial freedom and peace. So be open, be flowing, and yeah, delight. There's a lot of pleasures that are happening, or some happiness, or something that's coming up for you. Okay, let me get some fulfillment and pleasure. Thank goodness. Those are great cards. It's a relief. Yeah, even though you have anxiety, that's the irony of it. Worry, concern, soulmate. Anxiety over a soulmate is crazy. Well, it happens. It happens a lot. So there is some anxiety or some concerns. Um, when it comes to love, I'll just say that. So lead yourself with your intuition. Read between the lines. Read the signs. Read the room. Read people's energy and what they're not saying. Not just what they're saying, but what they're not saying is just as powerful as surrender. When there's something that you can't figure out, just surrender. Just let it go. Go with the flow and give it to the universe. You ghosted someone, or you fear that you have to, and it's putting you in fear. You are receiving the truth. So there's a truth that's going to be given to you. There's something that you don't know that you need to know, and it's going to be given to you. Change is happening. You're going to see 555 a lot, and somebody was a liar, cheater, snake, and that's coming up. And you know, whatever you discover from them is going to have you upset, a little bit upset, but you want the truth. You deserve the truth, and then it's going to put you at a crossroad, and you're going to have to make a decision. Read the signs. They're saying the same thing. The signs are trying to warn you. Synchronicities. If you're with someone and you see like 222 and they're like argumentative, that means there's disharmony, and harmony has to be restored. Someone wants to hook up. Someone just wants to hook up, and you've known this, but it's going to be shown to you. It's going to be shown to you. Even though there's like a magnetic attraction, they're in a third party situation. They're a player. If these cards keep warning me one more time, like somebody's definitely a player. Okay, let's get some tarot cards. But I think you know. I know you know. Okay, I know you know. There's some discoveries that are upsetting, and you just ghosting. Okay, you're learning a lot in isolation. Oh, you're learning about abundance and money. Whatever the money that's coming towards you, you gotta be super smart with it. I'm saying that all night. Be super smart so you don't depend on anybody. You don't have to ask people for help. Um, okay, yeah, you're wise. Let's see. So stop talking and told him I don't want him to be his friend anymore. You can't be friends with somebody that's toxic. You can't. You know how people be like, oh, I'm friends with my ex, and they hurt you bad and you're still friends with them? That means you don't value yourself yet. Not fully. When you know that that energy rubs up on you, rubs off on you, you know that you don't want that cloud over you. Because still interchanging energy, talking on the phone, that never works. That makes you stagnant and not receiving the soulmate that you actually deserve. It clouds your energy. You have a new beginning. There is a message coming in. You have a soulmate energy, a passionate new beginning. Is in your cards for a soulmate. There's communication. There's a message or of some sort. All right, let's clarify fulfillment. Sense, yeah, fulfillment. You will be now mixing your energy with people that have an equal give and take with you. That the action is equal. Like a friend that not just you have to pour into them, but they can pour into you. Be careful with friends that just offload on you, that just tell you all their problems and then they feel better. They're like, all right, thanks, all right, bye, good night. You understand? Be careful with friends like that. There has to be, you're cutting them out. People that don't have an equal give and take, boom, you're cutting it out. People that don't have an equal give and take. Crazy, I had a hockey game after that. I was like, hell no. And by the way, this energy, he's tied up with someone. Very tied up with someone. Yep, here she is. Fire sign. He's tied up with a fire sign. You walking away from the toxicity of Capricorn energy here too. You're walking the heck away. You don't got time for it. And the cards are just for you. But look, I don't even, this is doubling down on this. I'll just look at other things, okay? Sudden wealth and distant horizon. You're expecting something. And you're expecting a money, and it's coming. Yeah, the spirit is showing you. Anybody that's listening to this and you're wondering, is this person good for me? If you have to wonder, um, you know, if you're not that sure, that's already a sign. And it's better to see something clearer than to regret. There's change. You are seeing 555. You're learning, you're doing your gift. So your gift and your creativity is going to be bringing you a lot of abundance. And someone was stealing your energy. Gemini energy doesn't have to be. Someone was doing undermining things at work. Okay, yeah, at work. It keeps telling me the same thing. See, at work, there was like liars, but you have high honor. You're going to be recognized and great fortune and high honor. So your success is going to be public. Your success is going to be public. Let me clarify a couple cards and then we'll look the Empress card. As I grab the deck, I try to attract my soul, but I kind of keep attract toxic men who don't know how to speak to me. So check this out. We start. If somebody talks to you a way that you don't respect the first time, that's it. It's done. Because you can't spend like, oh, these last 5 conversations have just been horrible. How about turning it into the last 5 seconds have been horrible and I don't hear from him anymore because I blocked him for life. Turn your 5 months into 5 minutes. Put that on a t-shirt. Blessed and blessed out and blessed. Yeah, turn your 5 months of spending time with someone into 5 minutes. And then what's going to happen is you're going to be like, dang, I'm alone a lot. Because most people are toxic. And it takes a while to get the right person. And know your worth. You know, they keep talking to you toxic. You know, what breaks your heart fixes your vision. Bar. That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar. I know that's a bar. What breaks your heart fixes your vision. Respectfully. So you'll start seeing people for who they are quicker. You'll be dodging so many bullets, you're going to be like, dang, I got 12 bullets I dodged this month. And you'll be able to call it fast and in a hurry. You're going to be like reading the room. You're going to be like, liar, player, too much cologne, you think you're cute. I don't like you. You're going to use money for power over me. You're going to do this and that. You got a whole other family in another country. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no thank you to this whole goddamn room. Go to hell. All of y'all just, you know. Next room, next event. This event, it was not all that. Or I just enjoy the music, but not the people. The end. Too much grace. After, like I said, what keeps breaking your heart will fix your vision. Or if not, you're just going to be in a cycle of learning. You can be kind. And that's why I say spiritual gangster. People think I'm just trying to be thug or whatever. No. When you believe in good, you have to destroy evil. Destroy it. Talk to it tough. Be firm. Send it right where it belongs. To their home. To hell. And that's when you know you have arrived and you're powerful. Because some of us are at different places. Some people have taken their power back, and some people are still discovering it. Yeah, there's a tower moment with a player here. Something with a mother, but there's a tower moment, or there was a tower moment, and this person wanted to have the last word. But you don't have time for that. There's an offer of love here. Let's see. Okay. You're heading in the right direction. You're moving away from conflict. Yeah, you're moving away from it. You're hauling ass about that. All right, let's see. Where do I want to be? Where do I want to be? Let me get a couple of these cards. Set boundaries. I told you. What keeps breaking your heart, you're going to get to a point where you're tired of having your heart broken and you're going to have enough. Yeah, and you have discernment. If you've been getting readings from me or whoever and you're learning about discernment, you're going to be mad at yourself. Like, man, I knew better. I knew better. Because you want to read the signs. Okay, so Caitlin, there's going to be an opportunity where you have to speak your truth. Your throat chakra was blocked, and you might not have told somebody what they, the firm boundaries, but the boundaries are um, going to be set. You are going to set the boundaries or have begun to set the boundaries nice and firm. Yes. Um, yes, amen. There's a caring connection, opposite from a hellish connection. And you're going to be clearing out your heart chakra. You need to clear out the regret, the sadness, the disappointments. So you need to balance out. Adventuring is great for that. Rose quartz, rhodochrosite, crystals, burning incense, sage, manifestation spray, self-love spray. um, you manifesting, and yeah, here's the money. You're following the path. Keep following the right path. So that was a distractor. Those people were a distractor. Okay, so you feel you feel tied up in a situation, but you'll know what to do because you have a little bit of attachments. But you're gonna know what to do. Let me clarify this. Man holding a heart and caring connection. All right, let's see what this is. And thank you. Nice to see the people, the friends here. You have victory. You're the wounded warrior. You're gonna have such a happy ending. Leave the haters and the liars behind. This is you've been disappointed and everything. You've been disappointed. I see it. People have been abusive. This abusive energy here. Um, yeah, you escaped that. You escaped that. You were protected. You were in an extraction mission. The divine extracted you from a situation that could have turned really, really bad. I'm going to say that. How do I know that this is going to be good? You have a caring connection because you have victory. And your victory is going to be public. Just like I said, the Six of Wands is public where everybody sees. The Queen is here. The Queen is here. You are the wounded warrior that was about to give up. Great news is coming in when it comes to love, happiness, fulfillment. Sagittarius energy could be, but you're gonna temper yourself and surrender because you're gonna see that you're not gonna be able to do it. You can't control. You don't know when or who is coming, so you're gonna have to surrender. It's a humbling experience. It's gonna humble you to a point where you're gonna say, "I'm not in charge." If you pray to God, you will be humble and say, "Thy will be done. Thy will be done." And look, as soon as you say that and you surrender, you're gonna see. Before the love comes, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel that it's coming. There's an apology coming up. Of course, somebody's gonna try to be apologetic. Don't fall for it. Just do whatever. Uh, what did I see? What did I see? What sign did I see? Sagittarius again. Wheel of Fortune. When it comes, we're still talking about love. That's powerful. That's powerful. Okay. All right. Let me get um, a couple of finance cards and then love. Yeah. Dress to impress. Look your best. Look your best, in general, for finances, for attracting. And I think you have everybody that I'm reading for, it stands out. It's a chosen one. So you look great to people. People are attracted to your energy. Um, there's situations where money was not right, you know, and things were not, you didn't have or didn't have, but there's opportunities opening up. You're heading in the right direction again when it comes to money. So background check, this, you know, jobs and unexpected income is coming up. So there's money coming in, like I said, but you still have to plan it. Don't just say, okay, I have money coming in, I could just chill. No, still continue to make money so that you don't have to depend on people that will throw it in your face that they helped you financially. All right, let's get some love cards and wrap up this reading. Yeah, setting boundaries is the way you keep yourself safe. This is coming up. Caitlin, I'm making sure you see missing in action. Get it? Missing in action. You may be missing this, but it's coming up in your energy, a connection that uh, that is celestial. It's magical, but you're not in control. And I see that there's a humbling that's going to happen, and you are on that path where you're being humble, but there's a humbling to the point where you're going to know you can't control people or a situation. It's going to be so out of your hand that you're going to have to surrender. This, because some people will cause you disharmony and argumentative. By the way, the person that you are going to be aligned with is going to be a spiritual person that respects karma, that respects the universe, respects God, respects themselves, respects you. Spiritual awakening. Both of you will have a spiritual awakening, and you'll know because it will be love at first sight, not just lust at first sight. You're building a future together, a safe place, someone that wants, that you can improve. As soon as you meet them, you're going to be improving. And Spirit is saying be patient. Somebody may be in the military as well, but yeah, and someone wants, it's going to want a reconciliation because they're quickly calculating how valuable you are. But you have to make sure you decide what you want. Because if somebody's going to come with real apology, flowers for Valentine's and everything, there's someone that's going to try to turn up the heat and be like, come on, we shouldn't be arguing, we should be together. That type of line. If you fall for that, it's like starting from, like 10 steps back. Because there's a master manipulator and you're going to see the truth. Be strong. um, Let me get these cards in there. Because I see that happening. And I'm seeing that specifically, like Valentine Valentine energy. That somebody uses that as a clutch. If this reconciliation comes out one more time, I can tell that you did try to block someone, but this reconciliation is coming out. But the problem is, God in the universe is saying, love yourself enough to know that you don't need that. And the family issues that you're having are going to be healed or at least neutralized. um, and yeah, let go of control is saying the same thing and release somebody that you dealt with. Let go of control issues. It's stepping on your toes and pay attention to the red flags. Okay, and children might be of significance with your love life. Okay, that's your reading. Um, thank you. Nice to see ya. Remember, if you want a soulmate, you have to become one. Become what you wish to attract, and stand on business. Stand 10 toes down, firm on what you want and what you won't tolerate. And it's okay to have a different type of Valentine's where normally, let's say you went on a date, but what's the purpose of just being fixated on, I need to be on a date, I need to be on a date because my sister, my this, my that is going on a date. And then you do it and then you regret it. You're like, it's not what it's cracked up to be. I should have kept myself clean at home and not even tarnished my energy. So it's worth the wait, the right person. You're welcome. These are kind of general messages, but it's pretty informative. Um, But if you want to book a personal reading with me, anyone, um, you can reach me at foxybluesecretgarden at gmail, etc. So, what's that? Hello, how you doing? Is that Penny? Okay. That's cute. Thanks for your subscriptions, for the people that are subscribed. Check out the February, a little bit more detailed live reading that I did last week. Which reminds me, yeah, yeah, I did that. I'm gonna be putting out shorts soon. I'm gonna be putting out shorts for February for the rest of the month, or just whenever they find you, I guess. But yeah, I did the long form readings. Yeah, I'll do the short form readings for the signs, for each sign. Okay, so it was nice seeing you, nice connecting, and um, stay tuned to when I go live again. Subscribe, get the notification, join the membership, and you have a reading that's included, one reading a month at least. Yeah, one reading a month with the membership, and um, for any physical, metaphysical needs, crystals, hair, mind, body, and spirit, skincare, great products, natural products that I make. Visit my website, Foxy Blue Secret Garden, LLC, and my Etsy shop with the same name. You can see our 5-star seller badge. We ship out right away, etc. We don't play games. I don't care if you order from me 10 times, I'm gonna ship it quickly. Have a great weekend. Everyone, thank you. And Jewel. Let me know, members. Y'all don't say much, you know. Thank you for all the members and the quiet ones that just keep paying every month, and they don't really need a reading. They just like the content or just supporting me. Thank you. Let me know. Y'all can answer in the members lounge. Let me know what other videos you like to see, or if you want to have just a members only live. So let me know that. You could just reply to any comment that you've made or any post that I've made. Even if I made a post from last week, just let me know. And sure, that's cute. Happy V-Day. Self-love. Loving yourself is the highest love, you know. And know the people that have unconditional love for you. Children or some family members or a great friend that have unconditional love. That's what it's all about. Real love. And loving yourself every day. And not just on a holiday, etc. And knowing the right person that is valuable enough to know your value and to celebrate you every day so that it could feel like Valentine's Day every day, not just one day. And so that you can manifest someone that's going to stay. Not just like, oh, we were cool, we had a lit Valentine's Day tomorrow, and then we broken up in 5 months, 6 months, or by next year, you'll be by yourself again. So it's best to keep your energy clear and double down. Don't fall for people that are trying to reconcile and have not changed. Now, there's some reconciliations that can work, but if somebody says to you, they offer you reconciliation, like they giving hints like, hey, you know, we really should get together and stuff like that, talk to them a little bit. You'll soon find out if they change or what they want. Because there's things that you can say. Like if they used to just come into your house, your apartment, you'd be like, I don't want to come to my house. If we're starting over, then we got to get to know each other. We're going back to square one. Square one is the dating phase. It's not no privileges. Don't give wifey or husband privileges to people that have not proven their worth. And if somebody is already arguing with you in the dating phase or when you first start meeting them, that's your sign. It shouldn't be a disharmony like that. Make sure you read the signs, because if not, you're bound to repeat the lessons. Happy early birthday, Weepy Star. When is your birthday? My birthday's on the 15th. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of gems from these readings. It don't matter whose reading it is. You know, you could collect a lot of messages from Spirit. Um, yeah, happy early birthday, Aquas. Gang, 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 still. Um, yeah, so thank you also for the birthday wishes. Yeah, I was celebrating last week. I was not available all the time because I was celebrating. Still celebrating. So, you know, just know that. Just know your worth so that somebody else can know your worth and that your expectations are through the roof. Not unrealistically, but it's like you must respect me, you must respect me, you must respect me. Period. And that's non negotiable. There's certain things that should be non negotiable. And when people disappear, you don't know, I don't know, he hasn't called, she hasn't called. That's your answer right there. They're being inconsistent. You don't want the headache. You're just going to be adopting a headache. Where do I sign up for a headache? Oh, here? Okay. Ambiguous. If somebody's being ambiguous, you can't read their energy, they're hot and cold, that's your answer. They're hot and cold. You don't want a soup that is half hot and half cold. You want it piping hot, just like the tea. Piping hot. It's all or none. If that's what you want. Some people are satisfied with hot and cold. With somebody disappearing, ghosting them. If somebody's ghosting you, they're managing other energies. They're trying to balance it out, and they they write to you enough to keep you on the string. Like, oh, I haven't talked to her in like a day or a few hours. Let me just do a one liner. A one liner. They're just stringing you along. That's easy. If you've been paying attention to readings and just working on yourself, that's that's something you should learn. You gotta evolve. If you don't learn and change, you're gonna be stagnant, and you're gonna be dating the same person with a different face. Let me say that again. If you don't evolve or change, you're gonna be dating the same person with a different face. That means they're just gonna be all alike. Whether this one makes more money or has a better car and owns a house, it don't matter. A jerk is a jerk is a jerk is a jerk. A player is a player is a player. It don't matter if you got money or not. You can be a lawyer and be just disgraceful and whatever. It doesn't matter. You can be a surgeon. Don't just be attracted to one quality that's not that meaningful. Salary is good, but what's more meaningful is kindness. If somebody is kind, they're not going to let it get to the point where they hurt you. They're going to be feeling guilty and will communicate with you and tell you what's going on. Thank you so much for what you do. I'm thankful I bumped into your channel. Thank you, Angel. And growing. Yeah, we're all growing and learning. There's no judgment here. Some of us, it takes a little while longer. And some of us have hit our head on the concrete 1,000 times learning the same lesson. But after a while, it's going to come a day where you just have enough. And it's going to be tough because you're going to be put in isolation. It's like preparing you for war. Boot camp, it's not like, oh, you go on dates every night. This is a spiritual boot camp. And when you come out of it, you're going to be crazy different. If you go to your old job after you go into the spiritual journey, you just walk through your old job, you're going to be like, ah. You can feel the energy and be like, I don't want this. Even if you wanted that job to be. If you go by or talk to people you used to talk to, you're going to feel different. You're going to be like, this is a knucklehead. You know, even friendships from 10 years have to end, or 20 years, because you people don't evolve, they don't change. So you want someone that has gone through a spiritual journey and someone that is spiritual like you. That's the only way that it can match. The only way. If you're spiritual and you learning in this channel or in any channel or just learning about yourself and shadow work, you can't date somebody that doesn't believe in accountability. And some people will tell you everything you want to hear. I believe in karma. Me too. Mr. Me too. Don't meet Mrs. Me too. That they just say everything you want to hear. You know, listen to actions. Everything else is just noise. And that's a public announcement, service announcement from the good folks at Foxy Blue Secret Garden and Foxy Blue Channel. But yeah, rewind this if you need to. Trust me, I talk it because I lived it. I bumped my head so many times. I'm like, I just got sick of it, and then learned a lot of stuff I needed to learn. Last one, about two. It started from scratch, because if you're in isolation, you're supposed to learn, and if you don't learn, you get out of isolation because you go with the first person that excites you, or just like you go and just be like, I just want to date someone, and then you start you being put back. It's like, I'm dating the same person like I dated before, the same jerks. So it started from scratch. Watch Martin, the episode of the DMV, the Department of Motor Vehicles, starting from scratch. If you don't have all your stuff in order, you start from scratch. That's funny. You're funny, Whippy Star. Popcorn time. Yeah. Get you a lesson. Get that squared away. I will be gracious. I can't wait. That's what's up. Make sure there's no rush, Make sure you take care of what you need to take care of. You got your food, you got shelter, the priority. And yeah, you funny, because it's funny. I'm sorry, respectfully, it's funny to me. You're like, bro, I've been in isolation so many times. Like, you started from scratch. If you see that episode, it matches what you're saying, and it makes it 40 times even funnier. Because it's like, you can't cheat the system. You can't cheat the system. You gotta learn the lessons. There's no way around it. There's no way. Yeah. Sag are very experimental and they're the fun bunch. All the signs can be fun, and Aquarius is super fun. Pisces is fun because they're a dreamer. They want to do happily ever after fun stuff. A lot of the signs. Leos want to turn up. Libras want to show off. So a lot of the signs could be fun, but it's like, what kind of fun? Is it going to cost me in 3 months? Is it going to cost me in the morning? Am I going to regret this fun? And it's okay to have fun, like going out with your girlfriends or whatever, and just be like, yeah, I ended up dancing on top of a table because I had a little beverage, a little bit too much beverage, but I had fun, whatever. Center yourself back. Oh, yeah, a bunch of signs like to have fun, but their turn up is kind of weird, a lot of them. A Gemini, ultimate fun, but boy, you might end up in jail. Respectfully. It's like extreme fun. You want to have fun where you still okay in the morning. You don't need surgery or something. Emergency surgery, respectfully. You don't want to stop looking for love. That's what you are arriving. You can't look. I know people in this chat that I read for tonight that have said, are you my soulmate? Are you my soulmate? Is this my soulmate? I know because I talk it because I lived it. Because it's like, once you start your spiritual path, you think, you're like, some people are like too, like fake woke sometimes, where they're like, I know. My intuition's telling me you're it. They're not really tapping into their real intuition. You know what I'm saying? They're fake woke. Period. Where you go through, where you think you got it, you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to church, and are you my soulmate? Yeah, you can find a good man in church. You my soulmate? Is the pastor my soulmate? Is he single? That's not controlling. That's like being controlling. That's not surrender. That's just like, are you? It's an energy of lack. I hate to say it because I'm preaching. I've been preaching to myself. Half the stuff I say is like for me. But, I learned that. I know that. So once you know that and you're hearing it tonight, you cannot know it. It's gonna haunt you in your dreams. It's gonna be loudly yelling at you. Why in the hell are we here in this hotel room? We got no business being here doing this karmic tie real quick. You derailed. It's like, yeah, let me get a little vampire energy beings taken out of me real quick for the night. Like, what the hell are you doing? And you're gonna get mad at yourself. You're gonna be like, ill, I hate you, and you don't want to do that. Then you're gonna be doing your spiritual baths, and that's fine. Do your spiritual bath, and let's start over. It's like start from scratch. So trust me, I've been, you know, I've had all kinds of situations happen and temptations. So I know. Yeah, I'm saying it loud. I'm preaching. I'm preaching to the pastor. I'm preaching to the choir because those thoughts have been in your mind. It's just for confirmations. A lot of people like readings for confirmation. Like you already knew the person was toxic, and then the cards or the energy reader says just how toxic, and you're like, yeah, I was right. All right, cool. So it's like go home and don't doubt yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Go home. You could do that. Stop doubting yourself and just chill. Just chill. There's a lot of people that like to show off on Valentine's Day and do all this stuff. Don't watch stuff that makes you feel bad either. Like crying, with a gallon of ice cream with a rom-com. Just watch something that has, I mean, unless it makes you feel good. Funny stuff. I was gonna go live tomorrow, but yeah, I'm like, nah, not on Valentine's. Yeah. I'm glad y'all laughing. Y'all funny too. Angela's cracking up. Yeah, some of the stuff I say, because it's true. I say the quiet part out loud. I say the stuff that people won't say. I'm the unpopular opinion. But it's all true. Everything I say, if y'all rewind this rant, this good advice rant, um, you're gonna be like, yeah, it's true. That's why I'm smiling or smirking or whatever, because it's like, y'all don't even know how many mistakes I've made. I remember when I was like, I like to take justice into my own hands. And I was very creative at it. But it's like, dang, I paid for everything. You gotta pay for it. It's the law of the land. I was very creative. Don't give an Aquarius a reason to be creatively getting you back. I thought of 40 possibilities to get people back. And I took my time too. It's like, I don't care if it takes 5 years for me to get time to go cry. Yeah, we're chilling. I should do a live for singles. Just chill. It's like everybody instead of crying, just or live with my crazy family, and you're gonna be like, oh damn, she's been through stuff. I could tell they're insane, and then that'll uplift like people. It's like, and I'm the sane one in my family, so be very afraid. Be very afraid. I'm the voice of reason. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Um, y'all be so quiet in the membership lounge. Y'all be scaring me. I'm like, I be like, yo, do I still have members? And I have like all these people that sign up. They don't say anything. Oh my god. Um, I don't understand it. I should show you my membership. I should do a video and be like, thank you, members, and just scroll through all the members I have. And I'm like, I don't get it. Um, it's up to you. You know me. I'm not gonna ask. I just gonna put the stuff out. When something resonates with you that you want to, then you want it. That's cool. If it doesn't, you'll make up your mind with something. When you're solid, you make up your mind. You're not iffy Annie about something if you're not sure. If you're not sure, then take your time. Stay, you know. But when you know something, you know you want something, you want it. You, there's no way around it. But yeah, but it's all good. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next time. You know, it's a lot of work. That's why I be needing my time to. I used to just put so many readings out, I was burning out. So I'm making sure I'm trying not to burn out. Because people, if it's up to people, I'll go live every day. If it's up to people, they'll be like, if I could, I'll go live every other day. But I have way too much stuff to do. Way too much. And then I'll be just falling asleep in the live, you know. So it's nice being here. Thank you. Cool. Likewise. Y'all are funny. But thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy loving on yourself, not just tomorrow, but and being around people that love you for real and appreciate your value. And that's a dream date. It's a dream being around positive people. That's the best energy. Because not everything that glitters is gold. All these people that be showing off sometimes is fake relationships. Look at all these celebrities that people believe in. Oh, and then it turns to nothing. So, it's, you know, it's better to have value, someone with value. But thank you. First live I quote. I remember your first live. I don't even remember my first live. I was so bad back then. Like, not bad. Like, I was intuitive already, but I've been intuitive for years. But it's just I didn't know how to do. I was awkward, awkwardly YouTube awkward. I was like afraid of y'all. I was like, who are y'all? Like for real? Like who are these people? Like are people? I don't even know how I'm in front of a camera because I be dreading it. And I like to help people, but then I don't really like that many people. It's weird. Antisocial extrovert. But thank you. That's nice that you remember that. Yeah, I didn't realize when I looked in my old videos, like my first lives or whatever, I didn't realize you guys were already like chilling. Like, and were already like, hey, what's up? I'm like, really? For that long? Thank you for your support. I salute you, man. We've been at it for years. Long way. I'm still here, man. That's true. Listen, and that goes to show you, Angel, you said a beautiful thing. What's for you is not gonna pass you by. If you're being put in alignment with a new community, those are your new community, your new friends, people that resonate with you and are gonna uplift you. Because when you're in this thing, the reason why you like it is because people ain't putting you down. I'm not even gonna allow that. Or people being toxic or nasty or whatever. It's a safe place. You get it? So because you started this journey, it's like we found each other because we want the same thing and authentic people and good, valuable people and kind-hearted people. So you get put in alignment with new opportunities because you took a chance. So thank you for taking a chance. Yeah, and I wasn't about to really block you. I was just saying, because I was saying, my I don't like people was my trigger finger is very happy. You said you're one of those people. I remember I respectfully blocked someone that used to ask me about that too, that same sign. But it's because it was another reason. It's because they were kind of using it to kind of be me, you know, like and flattery. I guess imitation is the best, one of the forms of flattery, I guess. But it was just crazy. Um, yeah, so I was just like, all these people ask me about daggone Leo. I swear for God. But it's nice that y'all want it, Adam. Happy Valentine's Day. Hi, Adam. It's like you don't know who you're, when you are in these lives, you don't know who is where. But thank you. If you're, I think it's, I know I took subscriber mode off, so. Yes. Please don't mess nowhere. Push me down in here. Nah, it's not allowed. It's not the energy. Because some readers are really talented and good, but they're toxic. I don't like them because I don't like a lot of readers. As I became a reader, I don't follow a lot of readers because they seem fake, and I could read right through them. And people that you used to worship, you don't because they don't. They're not authentic, you know. But thank you for the happy Valentine's Day wish. Thank you for having the courage to talk. People be watching these things, but not everybody talks. You have a nice Valentine's Day and also a great week. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. And let me know if y'all want to talk or say something. Y'all could just talk. In the, especially, yeah, and you subscribers can write in the community post. But members, you can just write in any post that I've posted or do your own in the members line. People came out the woodworks, and as and Jewel, you don't miss with that either. And as soon as I said, even if I was reading for $1, people would be offended. So if you don't even think I'm worth $1, you don't need to be nowhere near my channel. Because I actually know my worth, and you don't want my real price for my real readings. People pay a good amount, and they think it's worth it because I'm being my authentic self, you know? So this is just generosity to be, say, this is, um, yeah. Remember, this is our job. This is our gift. I'm doing my creativity. So as soon as you see, and you see it tonight still, but I still keep it open because you never know. Yeah, because if I say free readings, it's going to be people that don't follow me, will never subscribe, don't care about anything, but they know I'm talented enough or gifted enough, but they don't care about my worth, really. So that's why I keep it in real funky and real real. Now, I don't want them either. I don't want you either. Universe, keep them away from me. Thank you so much. So we decipher the real from the fake because there's people that watch me and they're like, I can't afford a membership, but I'm gonna still support you. I'm gonna be in here, commenting or just saying, good positive words, interacting with positive people, or watching quietly, respectfully. So if y'all don't, like I said, I don't want you. I don't want you. I know how to have subscribers, and I don't want people that don't value me. If I'm preaching it, I gotta talk it because I live it. I gotta show you that how it's done. It don't matter how long it takes because I do readings. Remember, I do readings. I do personal readings, and I have regular people that I read for every month, every week. Thank you. I'm grateful, and they put the money aside. And there's some people that have even told me I used to take therapy. This is my new therapy. Or they do this and therapy, but you know, um, they know my value because if you will spend $60 or $100 on McDonald's or nonsense, money comes like that. But what about spending it for your mental health or something that can help you, a spiritual companion or a spiritual guide, spiritual messages that uplift you, make you feel like you can continue with the week, or that to me is priceless. So it's like what you value. What do you value? You know, so you gotta know your worth. I don't care how long it takes. You gotta know your worth. And the universe is already helping or whatever because, like I said, I do readings. But it's real crazy to me looking at this, and if you say 50 cents, and people be like, ah, nah, she charging 50 cents. So you didn't really value me, and I lost a lot of subscribers, and I gained a bunch. I've lost subscribers like crazy, and then I've gained 400 in a day. Like, you know, so it just keeps going and coming, and it don't matter. I finally know my worth, so it's all good. And I know how people charge and how much they charge. So, and I know people that be like $500 a reading or $300, and I'm not that ridiculous, but I'm fair. So, no means no. Standing your ground. It's like, this is what it is. This is the price. I know how much I put into my readings, and that's what it is. And most people, when they read on YouTube and they do super chat readings, they answer the question. 3 minutes, they're done. The reading is done. It's like, okay, that's your reading. Boom. Okay, that's your reading. You know, I know I'm being generous with my time, so you gotta value that. So, thank you so much. Yeah, I respect you guys. People respect my time, and that's who I want to chill with. Everybody else is anything else will be uncivilized, like they say. So, see you guys soon. Thank you for your support. Thank you, members. Y'all the best.